Alright, got here a bulk buy that I got off Amazon. I'll go ahead and I'm just gonna open it up here and I'll show you how I got this and what it cost. And then I'll open it up and sort it out. Once I get it sorted, I'll go over and show you what I got here.
Honey?
Just got some different bulks here. Just pulling out random spots. Got different sets, different bulks, different type of things there. Looking like a good variance. There's a couple here and there. A couple of doubles. Let's see here, uncommons. And I think I just saw a rare. I just saw a rare. Got some uncommons there. Different set. Looks like Mirage. Old ones. Yeah, I would say it's a pretty good variety so far. Just looking at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I got this, what I paid for it, and then I'm gonna kind of go through it. And we'll see if there's anything good in here. Alright, so I went ahead and I've organized the 1,000+ cards. I don't know exactly how many cards there are. I think it says 800, but I think they hold 1,200 unsleeved. So it could be 1,200 cards, at least 1,000 for sure. And so far, these here, 3 piles. You can see from this angle here, quite a bit. Those are all colorless. That's the stack of blue that I got here. I got a stack of green, a good amount of white, black and red are a little bit, and then those are just all uncolored or multicolored ones there. Any random, as long as there's 2 colors, I put it over there. Did get, however, these are not basic lands, but they're kind of like, they're not all just those generic gates that nobody wants, but there's some other ones in there like Rogue's Passage and Evolving Wilds. And then for some reason, I don't know why, but there was about 20 of the on cards in there with the silver borders. So that's about it there. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize these. I'm assuming it seems like there wasn't too much duplication as I'm going through, but I'm gonna organize and see what I got. I feel like there's probably gonna be, I might have a few where I might have 10 or 12 of the colorless type ones, because it looks like somebody definitely put some effort into diversifying this lot, but it seemed like there was a group of colorless and then colored and then group of colorless and then colored, and then they alternated between colored and uncolored rather than just going through. So we did end up, looks like about 1/3 of them are colorless, but I needed that, so it works. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and organize these, see if there's anything in there that is worth some value. You know, I think Overrun was worth value, but I wanted one, so I got that for sure. And I did see a Whisper Silk Cloak in there, which I know is worth a couple bucks. And then I don't know if this is worth anything anymore, but they got a Fireball in there. No channel to go with it though. Alright, well, let me get that organized and I'll be right back with you. Thanks. Alright, I've organized all, I believe 1,200 cards. It says 1,000, but I think that box there actually holds 1,200 unsleeved cards. So after going through it all, I got them kind of organized here into this is your value section here. Just kind of go over some stuff that are kind of like your non-value section, which wasn't too bad. So for right here, this pile I got here, those are just under $1 as far as going price. This pile here is actually between $1 and $2. So as you can see there, just in this section, we've gotten our money back for our $9 after taxes. Now this section here is going to be your $2 to $3 This one is about in between $2 or $3 for sure. This card is itself is it currently worth about $250, but it's only because it's the particular set. Commander Legends has a version out that's only worth like 30 cents, so it's kind of is worth it, but also probably won't be able to sell it if you try to sell it to anybody for less than 30 cents right now. And then with this card, I don't know what it is. It could be $2.50 or it could be 30 cents. So what it is there, Living Wall. I don't know how to tell if it's revised or unlimited. So the unlimited is like $2.50. The revised is like 39 cents. I don't know. If you know the difference, how to tell between those two, let me know in the comments. And then I have here this one that is worth $3 plus. Jeweled Amulet. The back of it ain't too bad. I mean, it is an old card. So. And then I have here, this is a stack of cards that are not, these are all just bulk. But what these cards are cards that I know I'm either building a deck right now, and I know I want to use them in that, or I got a deck idea that I want to use. This little stack here, as you can see, it's a pretty big stack. These are all just, they're between like 30 cents and 50 cents. So like where I go buy them, if you, or where my game store is, if it, they charge you if you just buy a card 25 cents minimum value. So these would be like cards that I would have to pay more than 25 cents for, but they're only worth at max about 50 cents in that pile. On the negative side though, I did get here, so I got a couple piles of lands here. So this first pile is, these are all just the tap lands. These are the ones that come in for 1 life, or they don't do nothing. You just have to come and tap, and then they have 2 colors. And then, but I did get another pile of lands that are kind of special lands. So it's still not too much of it. There's only about 20 or so there of these, and these I actually am glad to get. So that is a little bit negative. Another negative here is, I don't know why, but there's 22 of the I believe it's unhinged set here, which these cards are, you can't use them. They're not legal in any which way. Generally, even people at tabletop ain't gonna let you slip these in there because they're goofy. You don't even have enough to make a deck to play somebody else with unhinged. It doesn't make any sense why they're there. But they're only 22, so you can't get too mad. And then as far as duplication goes, this is, I set these out. These ain't really worth anything, but these are like my worst case scenarios of duplication. So right here I got 12, 12, and 8. So 3 full play sets of those two and 2 play sets of this. But besides that, I had like 1 card where I got 7. And I think only 2 other cards out of all of these cards where I got like 5. Otherwise, every other card in there, I got at most a playset, and I didn't get that many playsets. A lot of these I just got like 3 or 2 or 1. Generally the good ones that I wanted came in like 1s. Obviously like, but I did get doubles of like, look, Warren Power Stone. That's basically paying 3 for a Soul Ring that comes in tapped. Not as good, but nice. And then look at these, so the lands, that wasn't one of my favorite commander decks to use, is the Ruthless Regiment that I got. And this isn't in there. So this one's just going to go break in there. That'll help. Now I kind of had all these here. But I just started making a pile of like these cards that I'm going to use. But there's a lot of cards in here where I was going to separate them out, but I had so many. Like, there are definitely deck ideas in there, and I would say about at least 1/3 of those are cards I would actually want to play with. So considering this box here is about, if you just want to buy a box, if you went to your game store and was like, let me get a box, they'd probably charge you like $4 for this, at least 3. So I'm gonna just say, give it a good value of 2. And then the fact that they ship that to you, and you ended up with this, and then just this row here gave you back all your money, so everything else was free. You think about that. I think that's a pretty good deal for $9. Can't really get too mad about that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I will show you how I actually bought this on Amazon, but it's a little tricky the way of how to get it, because they want like $22 and you gotta go manipulate a couple things to find the one that's only in there for $8.50. So I'll go ahead and figure out how to record that off my phone and show you that next.